This look was inspired by Brittany Price. I will leave her Instagram information down in the description box below so you can go check her out. I saw hers and it was hilarious, so I needed to recreate it.
Alright guys, so jumping right into the video, I've already gone ahead and done my basic makeup for the day, and then I'm just using a brow pencil and sketching in where I want my mask to be. Using that same brow pencil, I'm just going to roughly sketch in the shirt part as well. And then I'm loosely putting in some of the wrinkles in my shirt. Once I have that all drawn out, I'm just going to go in with a beauty sponge and my Mardi face paints, and I'm going to go in with this green color and kind of just smear that onto the entire shirt area of my chest. And then to darken up the very edges, like the collar and my sleeves, I'm using the regular green from the Mardi palette, and I'm just adding that to the very edge and then taking some water and blending it into the green. Then taking that beauty sponge again, I'm just kind of wiping those two colors together so it leaves the darker color on the outside and then kind of blends in to that other green into the shirt. And I'm doing the same thing on the bottom edge of the shirt and on the bottom edge of my sleeves. And then while I'm using that green, I'm just going to go in and create the top ruffle of where that neck piece is on a regular t-shirt. I'm also going to use it to sketch in some of the wrinkles. And then once I have that basic shirt form down, I'm going to go back in with the mask, and I'm going in with this lilac-y shade from the Mardi palette, and I'm filling in the upper top half of the mask with the purple. And then going in with the yellow from the Mardi palette, I'm just going to fill in the bottom half. And then to darken up that purple half, I'm going in with the Global Colors body paint, and I'm just going in with the purple shade, and I'm just patting that and blending it into the purple that I already have on my face. And then going in with the teal from the Global Body Art, I'm just using that to outline the eye openings. And I'm just going to take the blue and blend it up into the purple. And then I'm also taking it with some lime green Mardi body paints, and I'm blending it into the bottom part of my eye. And then I'm just taking an off yellow color from the Mardi palette, and I'm filling in that symbol at the top of my mask. And then to make that symbol golden, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition. And I'm taking the yellow shimmery shade, and I'm just patting that onto that entire symbol. And then to make the mask shiny, I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Foil Eyes palette and using this yellow shade right here, I'm just going to pat that all over the lower section of my mask. And then for the upper part of my mask, I'm using that same palette and using this magenta-y shade, and I'm patting that onto the purple and then blending those two shadows together. And because I want this mask to look lifted off of my skin, I'm going in with a contour palette and I'm just going to take that onto a fluffy brush and blend that onto the very edges of that mask. I'm also going to be taking this shade and blending the outside edges and all of the bottom parts of my shirt. Next, to darken up that shading a little bit more, I'm going in with a dark brown eyeshadow and I'm just going even closer to those edges and I'm just blending that on as well. And finally, I'm going in with a black eyeshadow and going extremely close to those edges and on the wrinkles and blending that downward. I'm also using this to create some wrinkles in the shirt. Later on, I decided that the black was just a little too intense, so I went in with some green to add in those wrinkles later on. And then to create the fake cleavage, I'm going in with a contour pencil and I'm just kind of creating that cleavage shading area and just using my finger to blend it all out. I'm also taking some black body paint and just kind of creating that negative area on my arms. And then going through and I'm just outlining pretty much the entire mask with black. And because my mask was looking a little dull, I wanted to add in some swirls, so I'm going in with the magenta body paint from Global Body Art, and I'm just creating some swirls on my mask. After I had this done, I decided that I didn't really like it, so I went in and covered it back up with some of that eyeshadow just to kind of mute it a little bit. But I didn't really like that either. Looking back, I wish I would have changed that, but and then taking that same magenta body paint from Global Body Art, I'm just going to fill in my lips. And then using the Foil Eyes palette and the shimmery magenta shade that I used on my mask, I'm just going to pat that onto my lips.
So this is the finished look. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.